President Obama, of course, has pledged to bring American forces home from Iraq by the end of the year. But with Veterans Day coming up this Friday, many returning service members are discovering that their problems are only just beginning. And that's tonight's Sunday Cover, a new program for helping one group of vets cope with the stresses of coming home.
I thought I was going to die. I wanted to die.
Tara Lewis served in the U.S. military for 13 years, 3 of them in Iraq. But her biggest battle came when she returned home.
I rushed myself back into life, back into taking over the house.
When you say you rushed, what do you mean exactly?
Like I just threw down my gear and just started running.
Being a mom again.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't take any time for myself. I didn't realize that not being able to sleep all night was not a normal thing. It was an emotional mess.
Lewis started drinking, so much that she couldn't look after her 3 kids. Eventually, the authorities took them away.
What did you do at that point?
I went to Central Park. I walked around for hours. I found a spot by the water, and I took like 30 Ambien and attempted to kill myself.
Lewis eventually sought help at the Samaritan Village Women Veterans Program. Nestled in New York's Catskill Mountains, it's the first program of its kind dedicated to helping female vets suffering from substance abuse and trauma.
Women need to have a place where they feel emotionally safe to be able to process the kinds of traumas that they have had. They don't necessarily feel comfortable doing that in an all-male or mostly male facility.
The all-female facility opened this year. Former Army Reservist Jessica Allen says the program saved her.
This is one of the happiest times of my life right now.
It wasn't always so. Barely out of high school, Allen was deployed as a military prison guard in Iraq.
We had a lot of grenades and mortars coming into our camp every day.
What did that do to you as a person?
It made me very fearful, afraid for my life, actually. I wasn't sure if I was going to return home.
Traumatized, she turned to drink and drugs when she came home to cope with her post-traumatic stress disorder. She sold drugs and ended up in prison for 3 months. It was there she decided to seek help and come to Samaritan Village.
This is a place where I could be understood without any judgment.
Tara Lewis is scheduled to leave Samaritan Village in 2 months. She's in the process of getting her kids back and looks forward to starting over.
What have you learned about yourself here?
I learned that I could be that person I used to be. I could be Tara again.
More than 200,000 women have served in the current wars in Afghanistan and Iraq during the past 10 years. Among the women veterans of those wars, nearly 20% have been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder.